Don't hide straight away. It's going to hide straight away, isn't it? Oh, I knew it.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. So I hope everybody's having a happy new year, and it's already getting into the middle of January already. It's going too fast, 2025. But I've had a load of eventful things happen in the spider room over Christmas, so I'll be going over that with you over the next couple of weeks due to breeding. And I'm just doing the Samuel Pairs Victory, the Darth Maul at the minute, so I'm just pairing those. But when you come in doing some maintenance in your enclosures, you find that sometimes certain species, they leave the enclosure as they are. If you've seen one of my previous videos where I did the tarantula that I paired, the South Mindano leaves the enclosure absolutely perfectly fine, puts like a burrow underneath and then comes out and sits out when it needs to feed. This one, which is the Amazonias Burgessi, the Colombian tree spider, completely destroyed the enclosure. I'll put a clip up on the screen there. And as you could see, it's pooed all over the glass, and I constantly have to wipe it and push it down. Then it would randomly come up and web up to the top of the glass. And then it would web around in there and just bring substrate up and into the web, but it left its burrow underneath, so it would come out and sit out on the actual cork bark, but then always run inside. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to freshen it up and give it a chance of having somewhere to sit out on front with this piece of cork bark. If I give you a close up, I've just freshened it up like that. Still left the original cork bark piece inside and the other one there, so it can still burrow down if it needs to, but then I'm hoping it will sit out more on the actual big piece of cork bark there. And then I've just put my normal moss that I do, and I've got a drainage layer at the bottom with the substrate as well, and a water dish at the top. So that's all I've done for it, and the one in question is here, and you can see it's got a very plump abdomen, feeds very, very well. But this species, well, this individual is actually a female now, so I'm really, really amazed that I got a female with this one, because the molts, it sometimes molted out, but always retreated back down in its burrow. But for some reason, I saw it molt, and then it took the molt back into its burrow, so obviously it's getting moisture off it. But even though there's a water dish, I have never seen this one go to the water dish, period. Always top it up every 2 days, but it never goes to it. If I missed part of the enclosure, it would go there, or it would get it off the glass. So I finally managed to get a molt, because I saw that it molted. It separated itself from the molt, so I just took it straight away and sexed it, and it is a female. Can be a bit skittish. Doesn't need a lot of temperature. Prefers to come out nocturnally. I do see it during the day sometimes. But I'm going to have to now try and see if I can get another one and get one as a male, because I've got a female. This one's a big juvenile, nearly getting on to subadult. I'll probably say it's about subadult, and it's going on to adult, so I'm really happy that I've got a female. And it's got a red coloration. If I just show you, if you can see that there, you can see it's got like red hairs all over the abdomen, and then it has like a smoother, longer abdomen, so the black is a lot more smoother. This is its normal position, so it scrunches up. It is a bit bigger than what it actually seems on here. If I can get it out to spread, then I may see how big it is, but I reckon it's about 15 centimeters at the minute. And yeah, you can see the little pink toes there as well, but it is very, very good condition. It's covered in bits of dust that's all over it. It's not mites or anything. It's just when I tried to get it out, it got completely buried in. But it is absolutely stunning. So I'm not sure if I could just do it like this and get it to walk straight in. I'm going to try and just see if I bring you closer so you can have a look. But it's definitely always good refreshing the enclosures. I used to think that changing the enclosure over was quite bad and stress them out. But as long as you put the cork pieces back in there, I leave some of the webbing they've done on, so it just makes them settle a bit quicker. But a tip I've learned with these is they take quite a long time to settle from when they're slings when you get them. They need to feel secure, have somewhere to hide, and I would even say deep enough substrate like a burrowing tarantula. I noticed when I didn't give it a lot, when I used one of these, when I first had it, one of the small vials, it was stressed and it constantly ran around. It didn't feel secure. So I upgraded it to a bigger enclosure straight away, give it a lot more substrate to burrow. It burrowed completely down in the pot that I had. And I think I did in something like this, and it just started eating, and then it just stayed down, and then I just waited a couple of months, it molted, and then I put it into another enclosure, and then I put it straight over into this. And it loved using the deeper substrate, and it loved having a bit more room, but somewhere it can run away to, so multiple hides. And then it's just power eating all the time. I gave it a big roach the other day. It constantly eats, and it's chilled, and it's grown well. So it needed more substrate to start with this one. So one of those quotes. Let's see if I can get it in.
There we go, so it's just down in there. Very reluctant to move. Come on. There we go. Don't hide straight away. It's going to hide straight away, isn't it? Oh, I knew it.
Right, I'm not sure if you can see that. You can see my reflection. There we go, put the light on. You can see it is a good size. It's easily 15 centimeters. Absolutely stunning spider. Definitely beautiful coloration on it. And it almost reminds me of the carapace there of the hattie slightly, but you can see it's trying to just burrow itself and get away from the light. This one definitely does not like the light at all. I see it out every evening. It loves the night time to be a bit more inconspicuous, but you can see where it's trying to move and dig. It likes to be underground still. So what it will probably do is it will probably still turn that into a hide, close off the holes, and then it will dig down in the substrate and then feel a lot safer that way. So I've just hot glued the water dish in there, so it's got a bit of moisture in that corner, and it's definitely a good size, good 3 inches plus, but no threat poses or anything from this one at all. But it is a very pretty spider, and it is a little bit more hard to keep when it's small, but definitely one to have in the hobby. And there we go. So you can see, don't know if you can see from there, it's around the back. It's a good size, but I've given it a lot more places to sit and hide now. It'll probably dig this up and do something different than it wants, but this one definitely likes a bit more moisture, a bit more humid. But yeah, I'm gonna have to look for another male for that one. So a nice quick video. I hope you managed to get a look at that one, but it is pretty, but it is very shy. It is a shy spider, but no threat. Can be very quick, but just likes to hunker up and hide. But there we go. So thanks very much for watching. See you on the next video.